Hey guys, so I have been thinking lately about my own evolution and literally been quite honest with myself about some of the limitations that I've had. And I realized that the biggest issues for me have been the things that I'm not aware of. So things that I'm not aware of, or things that people will call blind spots. I found out actually this past week quite a lot that there are definitely things that I'm suppressing. Definitely, obviously, all people do, but things that I was kind of realized I started to become aware of things in myself that I have suppressed for a long time. Definitely about my childhood and about my relationship to my parents, sensitive side. I mean, as you grow older, it's like you connect. I found for myself, I have like grown a very strong identity outwardly that's quite confident in one ways, but still the inside of myself, the young Jonas is still quite sensitive, right? So I actually had a really good friend over this weekend, and we practiced this. We practiced basically becoming very aware, becoming very sensitive to and talking and expressing and being authentic, like real authenticity. It's quite interesting because at the moment when I was expressing this like real authenticity that I feel that I've suppressed, I felt like, oh, I'm being such a weak person here. But outwardly, I looked at him when he did it as well. I was like, wow, shit, this looks like strength. You could feel like the communication when someone talks from their authentic side, from basically their child self, if you could say it that way. Like, okay, I'm a little bit. He said like, I'm a little bit shy right now. And even though the thing he said was, quote, I don't know, like superficially weak or whatever, or a negative quality, because it was authentic, it had this like strong power behind it. You could really feel it, that it came from strength. It's like, it takes me back to the book of David Hawkins, Power versus Force. So I kind of wanted to make just a video about what are some things in your life that you feel that are, I would love if you comment below. I love the comments to interact with you guys. But what are some things that you feel authentically, like the deepest, what is a blind spot? Are you aware of it even, or do you have a thing in your side that inside of you that what's the most sensitive part of yourself is basically what I'm trying to ask you. What is the thing that if we went there psychologically, if we went there through like a session talking, if you could be comfortable with that thing, how much would your life change? It's a lot of times I feel for myself that my inability to open up to people, to be in one way I can be open, but to bring people to that sensitive side inside myself, which is basically a reflection on maybe the relationship I had with my father and family when I was very young, like 6 years old, and the instability that I had with not having any siblings, and my parents were divorced, and I was kind of in a very confused state, I think, when I was younger, but I kind of suppressed it and didn't want to look into it. Now that I'm older, I can kind of tell. I don't mean that you should like become depressive in this, but it's very powerful, I think, to shine light on this. To be we should always go for our purpose and be strong people, but also I think to be aware of our weakest side, the weakest aspect of ourselves, is true strength. When you meet someone like that, when they talk from such a deep, authentic side of themselves, the deeper a person has gone in pain. I feel that the people, to be honest, that have changed my life, that really have impacted me to the person I am today, are the people that have been, probably they've taken me, they themselves have been so deep with me, they have been so authentic with me, they have been to such a dark place that they show that they have transcended this place, they are aware of this place, they can talk about this place. I want to do a shout out, but I was part of the David Hawkins Facebook group. And there's one guy in there, I don't want to say names, but anyway, this guy has obviously had a lot more problems than I had in his, you could say, past life or this life, but he's transcended it, and he did a 12-step program and stuff, and you could tell this guy, he just was filled with unconditional love and just like power, and he had been to the lowest low, to the real hell, you know, of this earth. So, you know, what are some blind spots that you're hiding, that you're if I love one thing that's written in the New Testament, or I think it's they say that it's not that, I think it's the New Testament, they say it's not that we don't see the signs from God, it's not that the signs are not there from God, like at the present. Sometimes we say, oh, where's God, where's you know, show me the way to walk, show me where I should look, show me what the next step is. It's not that they're there, it's that we're occupied with a bunch of other shit, you know, at the same time. We're doing stuff that takes us away from seeing what's in front of us, seeing what our Creator is trying to show us at the present. So you probably know right now, when I make this video, you probably know a side of yourself that you are not shining a light on. What is that side? What if you could be one with that side? What if you could forgive that side? What if you could love that side? What if you could be intimate with that side? You could be fully embrace that side, that little part of you. Maybe you're a guy or girl that had a terrible relationship with your mom or dad, and you can see basically time travel and see what would little Lisa, Adam, whatever your name is, need at this moment. Like how could you heal this person? How could you, what would they need? How can you reparent yourself, basically, and shine a light on it and explore it and share it to the world? Because when you share that stuff, as I try to share the weakest part of myself, the funny thing is that's what actually helps people, and that's what actually has helped me. So I love you guys. Have an amazing day.